West Ham are on the brink of signing Kalvin Phillips on loan from Manchester City until the end of the season. Sun Sports Hammers correspondent Jack Rosser reported on Sunday that the East Londoners are leading the race to land the England midfielder and that they hope to haggle down City's £7 million loan fee demand during talks this week. The clubs are still thrashing out some elements of the deal, but the player himself is now said to have agreed to join West Ham as he seeks regular game time to secure his spot in England's Euros squad. However, although David Moyes is a long-time admirer of the 28-year-old, minutes are not guaranteed with the East Londoners already strong in midfield. Hammers boss Moyes had a £50 million bid for Phillips rejected by Leeds in January 2022, and despite having Thomas Souček, Edson Alvarez and James Ward-Prowse in that position, he wants to add even more quality in the middle with his side in the Europa League last 16 and chasing a top 6 finish. West Ham are keen to seal the deal quickly to prevent other clubs swooping in, but with FFP constraints preventing Newcastle, Barcelona and Juventus from paying a loan fee without offloading players, Crystal Palace would appear to be the Hammers' only realistic rivals. Sunsport also told you West Ham are prepared to break their record transfer fee with a £50 million plus bid for Bayer Leverkusen's 23-year-old striker Victor Boniface. And the East Londoners also want a left winger to replace Said Benrahma before the window closes, with Ghana's Joseph Paintsil fancied. Jarrad Branthwaite's agent will be rubbing his hands together today as Tottenham have become the latest team to be linked with a move for Everton's star man. We told you last week that Arsenal had joined Manchester United, Newcastle and Real Madrid in the scrum to sign the 21-year-old centre-back. But with those sides hamstrung by profit and sustainability rules, Spurs are said to be keeping an eye on the situation and could make Branthwaite their third signing of the window, behind Timo Werner and fellow centre-half Radu Dragusan. Newcastle fans were up in arms yesterday as reports emerged suggesting Kieran Trippier could be sold to Bayern Munich for just £12 million. We told you yesterday the Magpies were bracing themselves for a fresh approach from Bayern Munich after rejecting their loan bid for the England right-back on Saturday, and aged 33 and with just 18 months left on his deal, a bid of around £12 million could be enough to convince Newcastle to sell this month. But that did not please the Toon Army online, with one of the more PG tweets summing up the fans' mood, which read, "Even during a bad season for Kieran, that's peanuts for a player of his calibre." AC Milan want Fulham's Tosin Adarabioyo with the centre-back's Craven Cottage contract up in the summer. They're likely to wait until the end of the season, but could move this month if funds become available. And finally, Granada want Manchester United winger Facundo Pellistri on loan until the end of the season. The Spanish side are still haggling over how much of the 22-year-old's salary they're willing to pay. They'll have to decide fast, with PSV Eindhoven also interested in the Uruguayan.